Welcome! We invite you to take a trip to the new Minigolf Lost Island in Mallorca so that we can see how it is one day in the construction of a high-caliber thematic minigolf. This high-quality mini-golf park has been completely custom designed by David, who created not only the various playing holes and their corresponding obstacles, but also all of its sculptures and themes. In these images, we are walking through the tribal area of the park, where there is a central island at height that will be covered with red artificial grass. Here we can see an ingenious creative solution for the hole curbs developed by David, creating an aesthetic continuity with the artificial turf combined with the possibility of installing LEDs for perimeter lighting of the holes. Almost all of the playing holes in the park are prepared to be illuminated around the perimeter using LED lighting. All circuits are surrounded by artificial rocks, ponds, and tropical vegetation to enhance the sense of adventure and exoticism. But first, let me invite you on a brief visual tour of some of the stages involved in the construction of this magnificent mini golf course. From the concreting of the holes and platforms to the installation of the metal structures to the carving and painting of the various sculptural elements, everything required a precise conceptual design developed by David and the best industrialists in the area. Cranes, trucks, lifting baskets, and a whole host of elements combined to achieve an optimal construction process. Here we can see a reproduction of an ancient galleon prow and the beginning of the river using ancient amphorae. Here we can see the large main skull, park icon, and the suspension bridge where the adventure will begin. The Cobra Temple will give this park another important icon and another photo that will sweep social media promoting the park. All the planters in the park are prepared to properly accommodate lighting, sound, and irrigation. This bow of the boat will have a game for the clients. They will be able to introduce the golf ball, choosing one of the two lion heads that are on its surface. Depending on which one they choose, the ball will come out through one of the two cannons, getting closer to or further away from the hole. It will also have another cannon that will shoot water into the river, being another emblematic element of the park. Every element of the park has been designed with every detail in mind: its appearance, its functionality, and its potential to promote the park on social media. This is especially evident in the park's main structure, a sculptural piece over 4 meters tall, designed to be visible from the promenade through the restaurant. This will be the most powerful form of business promotion ever undertaken. Lighting and waterfalls will flow from the nose and eyes of this magnificent sculpture, as well as from each pool and waterfall surrounding the main pit. Here you can see the technical room where the water pumps and filtration will be housed, along with the suspension bridge, to which ropes and ties will be added to simulate the appearance of a real suspension bridge. Here you can see the side canyons of the viewing terrace, also designed, built, and carved directly on site personally by David. In this view, we can see how customers will find the main piece of the park, the monumental skull and its waterfalls, just outside the restaurant. Here we can see David beginning the painting process of the restaurant's interior. Thematic painting is a complex process in which very watery plastic paint is successively applied in successive layers of different colors, ultimately revealing a realistic finish on rocks, ash layers, and sculptures. All the artificial rocks and theming in the Lost Island Minigolf Park have been personally painted by David. Here we can see the painting process for the theme restaurant area. David wanted to create a pirate tavern atmosphere with ashlars on the walls, wood and artificial rocks like the one we can see forming a cave over a continuous bench. The ceiling lighting will use old rudders as an anchor to the ceiling, and all the lighting will be by flame effect bulbs, which will give this space a truly convincing look of an authentic pirate tavern. The panoramic glass doors will enhance the spectacular view generated from the promenade. From the promenade, in front of the restaurant, people will be able to see both the interior of the restaurant clearly and the large skull with its waterfalls in the interior of the park. The entire park is filled with bridges, ponds, and waterfalls, which, together with the vegetation and artificial rocks, create the desired effect of experiencing an extraordinary adventure and being away from the everyday world for a few minutes. What makes a project of this magnitude possible is based on three fundamental elements: design, vision, and work. The conceptual project David developed for this park includes more than 2,000 pages of sketches, studies, and specifications, as well as more than 2 terabytes of 3D models, files, and digital details. David invested more than 3 months in the conceptual design of both the park and the theme restaurant, and 6 months working on the park as a sculptor and project manager. Thank you so much for walking and dreaming with me. It's been a pleasure to showcase this fantastic project, which will undoubtedly delight hundreds of people of all ages here in Mallorca. See you on the next adventure. Thank you.